Are you new to the quarterback position? Or maybe you just want to build your knowledge? In this video series, QB101, we're going to be covering all the basics that you need to know. We'll be breaking down a whole bunch of different topics to not only help you succeed in the quarterback position, but to make sure you have fun doing it. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some half-field concepts. And today we're talking about the smash and the curl concept. So how they're going to look, the first concept we're going to run through smash is a 5-yard hitch from the wideout, and then we have a corner from the slot. All right. So for half-field concepts, we can run the same concept on both sides, or we can call two different concepts and then have two different concepts on each side. All right. So anytime we have a play called, we come up to the line and we need to have a pre-snap read. We need to check the coverage. So we can see there's a single high safety, and then we have a look at the corners. Are they 2 or 3 yards off? Are they 8 or 9 yards off? Maybe they're somewhere in between. So by having that pre-snap look, we're going to have an idea of what route is more likely to be open. All right. After the snap, we take our eyes to this corner. All right. So depending on which side we choose to look at, we get our eyes to that corner. They're going to tell us where we need to go with the ball. Now, if the corner is up close, all right, and they're covering this hitch, then there's a good chance that we can hit the corner route, okay, and this DB is bailing back, going deep, then we can hit this hitch, all right? So our eyes go straight to this corner. They are going to tell us where we can go with the ball. Now, there are going to be scenarios where both are covered, all right? So maybe this cornerback is good at covering the hitch, and the outside linebacker is going to cover this corner right here. All right, it happens. All right, but as long as we're getting our eyes to this corner straight away, and then if the hitch is taken away, we need to make sure that this is going to get open. We're going to be good to go. All right, so that is our smash concept. Over the other side, we're going to talk about the curl. So for the curl, depending on the offense you run, is usually 7 to 8 yards. It could even be as deep as 10, but usually it's that 7 to 8 yard hitch. And then we got an arrow route, all right, from the slot. Again, very similar because we have this high-low read, all right? So there's a deep route, there's a shallow route. Over here, same thing. So what we are doing is we are reading this corner, all right? Again, we take our pre-snap read. They might be close, they might be far. That might give us an indication of which concept is going to be open, all right? But this one, we need to take the snap, look over, read the corner, and see if we can make this throw, all right? So if the corner is deeper, all right, we need to throw the arrow route. And if the corner is sitting down here, you know, maybe 5 yards, then we throw the hitch in behind them, all right? It's important that hitch is at least 7 to 8 yards, because most corners, if they're going to sit, it'll be at about 5 or 6 yards. They're going to be a little bit further to get that hitch. Again, we have to account for what the outside linebacker is doing, because potentially they roll down, both of these could be covered, all right? But if we're fast and efficient with our read, we get our eyes there, we make a quick decision, make that throw, there's a good chance we can get that pass in, all right? So it's important to have a pre-snap read as well as a post-snap read. All right, now let's look at these two coverages from a two high safety look. And this is usually where these concepts are a little bit better. All right, so when we have two high safeties, really quickly, once we go to cover two, they get a lot better. All right, so cover two, we got a hitch and a corner. Now this smash concept is considered a cover two beater, all right, because this corner is going to sit in this zone here. They're going to sit and they have deep half, and we should be able to hit that corner concept. And the same applies for the curl. Usually that defensive back is going to sit in that zone. So they're probably going to have eyes on this arrow route here, and we can drop that hitch right in behind them. The safety is going to be a little bit out of the play. All right, so it doesn't really matter whether it's a single high safety or a two high safety. Yes, we want to be looking at those things, But for the most part, for these two concepts, we are reading that corner, right? They're going to tell us who's covered, and then they're also going to tell us who is going to be open. So if you have any questions about these concepts, leave a comment. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you have.